Greetings, my dear friends and seekers of truth. I extend to you a warm invitation today to step into this sacred space, a space where we will embark upon a journey that will lead us into the very depths of your being. Today we will uncover one of the most potent and transformative forces within you. This is the force that, when properly harnessed, has the power to reshape not only your mind, but the very fabric of your life. The force I speak of is the art and science of concentration. You may wonder, as many before you have, why it is that some individuals seem to move effortlessly toward their goals, while others, despite their greatest efforts, struggle to manifest even the smallest of dreams. Have you ever asked yourself what the difference is between those who appear to move mountains and those who, try as they might, cannot even shift a pebble? What is it that enables some to achieve remarkable success with apparent ease, while others remain trapped in frustration, their dreams always just beyond their reach? The answer, my friends, lies not in the external world. It is not in the circumstances that surround you, nor is it in the people who come and go in your life. The answer is within you, within your mind and your thoughts. It lies in the immense power of concentration. Let us pause for a moment and reflect upon this. What is concentration? It is more than a mere mental exercise or fleeting practice. No. Concentration is the very essence of mental mastery. It is the force that shapes your reality and guides the flow of energy in your life. It is the energy that can change the course of your destiny. When you master concentration, you align your thoughts and actions with the natural laws of the universe. You become an active participant in the great cosmic dance, co-creating with the energies of the cosmos. Through the art of concentration, you are not merely a passive observer of life's unfolding. You become the conscious creator, shaping your destiny with each focused thought, each concentrated intention. You may have asked yourself, I can concentrate for short periods of time, but I struggle to maintain focus. I understand this, for it is a challenge we all face. In the beginning, my friends, the mind is like a wild stallion, running in all directions, untamed and uncontrolled. It is easily distracted, pulled toward 1,000 different thoughts, each one vying for attention. But through disciplined practice, you can tame this wild mind, directing it with purpose and intention. The key, dear friends, is not to judge yourself when your focus wavers. Understand that this is part of the process. The mind has been accustomed to wandering, pulled by the currents of external stimuli and habitual thought patterns. The mind is like a river that has long been flowing in many directions, and as you practice the art of concentration, you begin to direct this river toward a single channel, a channel that leads to the realization of your highest desires. The journey of mastering concentration is not an easy one. It takes time, patience, and dedication. But I assure you, the rewards of this practice are beyond measure. When you learn to direct your thoughts with clarity and purpose, you begin to create your reality in ways you never thought possible. The distractions that once seemed so overwhelming lose their power. You become more focused, more purposeful, and more aligned with the very forces that govern the universe. Imagine for a moment a vast and limitless ocean. This ocean represents your mind, with all its potential. But without direction, the waves of your mind crash haphazardly against one another. There is no order, no pattern, only chaos. However, when you apply the force of concentration, you are able to calm the waves. You are able to still the mind and direct its energy toward a single goal. This is the true power of concentration, to align all the scattered currents of thought into one clear and focused stream. This process is not merely intellectual. It is also emotional and spiritual. You must align your heart, your mind, and your soul with the purpose you seek. When you concentrate your thoughts with deep emotional conviction, when you hold your desires in your heart with unwavering faith, you begin to create a powerful vibration that resonates with the universe. This vibration attracts to you the people, circumstances, and opportunities that are in alignment with your desires. But let me be clear, dear friends, concentration is not about simply wishing for something to happen. It is about aligning every fiber of your being with that goal. It is about becoming so focused, so determined that the world around you begins to shift. You begin to attract what you desire because your mind is focused, your heart is aligned, and your actions are purposeful. As we move forward in our exploration of concentration, I will share with you the secrets to harnessing its incredible power. Through these teachings, you will come to understand that the true power of concentration does not lie merely in the act of focusing, but in the depth and intensity of that focus. It is not enough to simply direct your attention toward a goal for a few moments. You must immerse yourself in that goal. You must allow it to consume your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. I invite you, my friends, to begin this journey with me. Let us take the first step together. This is not just about achieving success or reaching a particular destination. This is about discovering the power that lies dormant within you, the power to shape your reality and become the master of your own destiny. The key that unlocks your potential is concentration. This is the tool that will allow you to shape your life, to move past limitations, and to create a future that aligns with your deepest desires. It is not a force that lies outside of you. It is within you, waiting to be harnessed, waiting to be awakened. Let us embark on this journey together. With each chapter, we will unlock deeper layers of understanding. With each practice, we will strengthen your ability to concentrate, to focus, and to manifest your dreams. Through this sacred art, you will not only learn to direct your mind, but to master it, to become its ruler, and to harness its full potential. This, my friends, is the beginning of your journey toward true mastery. Mastery of your mind, your energy, and your life. So, I ask you now, are you ready? Are you ready to begin this journey of self-mastery? Are you ready to unleash the power that resides within you? If so, let us begin. Step forward with me, and together, we will unlock the incredible force of concentration, a force that will transform your life forever. The power of the mind. Here we explore the true nature of the mind and its intimate connection to the power of concentration. You see, my friends, the mind is not a passive observer of the world around it. It is not simply a receiver of external impressions, nor is it a mere vessel for storing thoughts. No, the mind is the creator of your world. It is the mighty force that shapes and defines every aspect of your life. Every thought that passes through your mind is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. And the quality of those seeds determines the quality of the life that grows from them. This, my friends, is a truth that many do not fully realize. They live their lives unaware of the profound impact their thoughts have on the direction of their lives. It is easy to forget that every thought you think has power, immense power. Every thought you entertain is a vibrational seed that you plant in your mental garden. And just as a garden requires attention, cultivation, and care to produce a rich harvest, so too does your mind. The thoughts you plant in your mind's garden will grow and bloom, either as vibrant flowers of success and joy, or as thorns of fear, doubt, and limitation. The mind is like a vast garden, and every thought is a seed that you plant. If you plant thoughts of fear, of self-doubt, of scarcity, you will harvest a life filled with those very things. The fruits of such a garden are bitterness, disappointment, and a life that is marked by struggle. But my friends, the choice is yours. You have the power to choose the seeds that you plant in your mental garden. If you consciously plant seeds of hope, of success, of abundance, your life will begin to bloom with these very qualities. The more you focus on thoughts of possibility, of achievement, and of prosperity, the more these qualities will manifest in your life. This is the art of concentration, the process by which you consciously direct your thoughts toward a specific purpose. It is the mental discipline by which you eliminate distractions and focus your energy on a single goal. Concentration is the tool that allows you to direct your mental energy with laser-like focus, cutting through the clutter of random thoughts and desires. When you concentrate your mind on a specific goal, you are not merely thinking about it. You are actively pouring your energy, your will, and your emotions into it. You are sending forth a powerful vibration into the universe, a vibration that will attract the circumstances, people, and resources necessary for the fulfillment of your desires. But let me be clear, my friends, this is not a passive process. Concentration requires more than just a fleeting thought. It requires effort, persistence, and a deep commitment to your goal. It is not enough to think about what you want once and then move on to something else. No, true concentration demands that you direct your mind with unwavering focus, even when distractions arise and obstacles appear. The art of concentration is the ability to hold your thoughts steady, to keep your focus fixed, even in the face of adversity. It is in this unwavering focus, this commitment to your vision, that the universe begins to respond to your desires. I ask you now to reflect upon your own life. How often have you allowed your thoughts to wander aimlessly, pulled in 1,000 different directions by the demands of the world? How often have you allowed distractions to steal your precious mental energy and attention? How many times have you started a task or a goal with great enthusiasm, only to see it fizzle out because your focus shifted elsewhere? The truth is, most people live their lives in a state of mental disarray. They wonder why their lives seem out of control, why their desires remain unfulfilled, and why success seems so elusive. But the reason for this, my friends, is simple. They are not consciously directing their minds. Their thoughts are scattered, pulled by the winds of external circumstances, and they fail to harness the immense power of focused intent. This is where the power of concentration comes in. When you learn to concentrate your mind, when you begin to direct your thoughts with purpose, you tap into a wellspring of power that can transform your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. The moment you direct your focus toward a single goal, you begin to align yourself with the natural forces of the universe. You begin to attract what you need to bring your desires into reality. You become a magnet for the people, resources, and opportunities that are in alignment with your focused thoughts. Let us pause and reflect on this truth for a moment. Your thoughts have energy. They are not idle. They are not mere fleeting things. Every thought you think is a powerful vibration that sends ripples through the fabric of the universe. Just as a pebble thrown into a pond creates ripples that extend outward, so too do your thoughts send waves of energy into the world around you. The quality of the thoughts you entertain determines the quality of the energy you radiate, and that energy will attract corresponding circumstances into your life. When you concentrate your thoughts on a single objective, you are not simply giving mental attention to that objective. You are investing emotion and willpower into it. Thoughts fueled with emotion are far more powerful than those that are merely intellectual. Your emotions amplify the energy of your thoughts, making them more magnetic and more likely to attract the circumstances necessary for their fulfillment. When you concentrate with deep emotional conviction, when you feel the desire to succeed as if it has already happened, you send out a powerful signal to the universe. The universe, in turn, responds to that signal, bringing to you the people, resources, and situations that are in harmony with your focus. But my friends, the challenge is this. The world is filled with distractions. Everywhere you turn, there are forces pulling your attention in different directions. The demands of work, family, and daily life often keep your mind fragmented. It is easy to lose focus and become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of thoughts and tasks that compete for your attention. But the true power of concentration lies in your ability to cut through this mental clutter and focus your energy on the things that truly matter. Imagine the power you would wield if you could direct your mind with this level of precision. Imagine the success you could achieve if every thought, every action, every breath was aligned with your highest desires. This is not some far-off fantasy, my friends. It is your birthright. The moment you begin to focus with intention and dedication, the world begins to shift. The forces of the universe, responding to your concentrated energy, begin to conspire in your favor. So, I ask you now, what are you concentrating on? What is the goal you are focusing on? Are you directing your energy toward the life you wish to create? Or are your thoughts scattered, pulled in 1,000 directions by the demands of the world? The choice is yours. Through the power of concentration, you can begin to master your mind, to direct your thoughts with purpose, and to shape the reality you desire. It is not an overnight process, but with persistent practice, the results will be nothing short of miraculous. Harnessing mental magnetism. Now that we have explored the nature of the mind and the power of concentration, we are ready to delve deeper into one of the most profound and transformative principles that underlie this practice: mental magnetism. This principle is the very essence of how your thoughts and emotions influence the world around you. Understanding and mastering mental magnetism is the key to unlocking your true potential, allowing you to attract the life you desire and deserve. Your mind, my friends, is not just a passive observer of the world. It is a powerful magnet, one that constantly attracts energies, circumstances, and people that resonate with the thoughts and emotions you hold in your consciousness. Every thought you think sends forth a vibration into the universe, and that vibration, whether you are aware of it or not, draws back corresponding energies that match its frequency. This is the law of attraction in action, and it is as real and potent as any physical law in the universe. Consider this: when you focus on positive, empowering thoughts, you send out a frequency of hope, success, and abundance. The universe, responding to your vibration, aligns circumstances, people, and opportunities with that same frequency. Conversely, when your thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, and negativity, you attract energies that match those lower vibrations. This is why many people find themselves stuck in cycles of struggle and frustration. They may not realize that their thoughts are perpetuating the very situations they seek to escape. But once you become aware of this power, once you understand the true nature of your mental influence, you can begin to harness that power to create a life of abundance and fulfillment. I ask you to pause and reflect upon this for a moment. What kind of thoughts are you entertaining on a daily basis? Are your thoughts focused on success, prosperity, and health? Or are they dominated by fear, lack, and uncertainty? The reality you experience today is a direct reflection of the vibrations you have been sending out. But here is the good news. When you take control of your thoughts, when you begin to focus them with unwavering intensity, you can transform your reality. You can begin to attract the people, opportunities, and resources you need to achieve your highest goals. Imagine, if you will, that your mind is like a magnifying glass. The sun's rays, when scattered, provide warmth but little else. But when those rays are concentrated through a magnifying glass, they become so focused that they can ignite a fire. In the same way, your thoughts, when scattered, produce little effect. But when they are focused, when they are concentrated with a clear purpose, they become a powerful force that can ignite your desires and set your life on fire with passion, purpose, and fulfillment. This, my friends, is the power of mental magnetism. To harness this power, you must first learn to focus your thoughts on a single, clearly defined goal. It is not enough to think about your desires casually or sporadically. No, you must concentrate your thoughts with unwavering intent. The more focused your thoughts are, the stronger the vibrational frequency you send out into the universe. And as you concentrate your energy with intensity, the universe begins to respond. It draws to you the people, circumstances, and opportunities that are in perfect alignment with your desires. The law of attraction is always in action, whether we are conscious of it or not. But when you learn to focus your thoughts deliberately and consistently, you activate this law with incredible power. You become a magnet for success, for opportunities, and for the people who can help you achieve your dreams. The more you concentrate your mental energy, the more powerful the results you will see in your life. Let us take a moment to consider the great minds of history, those individuals who have achieved extraordinary success and left a lasting impact on the world. They all understood the importance of mental focus and the power of mental magnetism. Take, for example, the great inventor Nikola Tesla. Tesla was known for his intense concentration. He would visualize his inventions in his mind with such clarity that he could see every detail, every component, before he ever built them. His mental focus was so sharp, so precise, that he was able to create technologies that were far ahead of his time. He was able to manifest his dreams and ideas into reality because he understood the power of his focused mind. Tesla's ability to create these revolutionary technologies was not merely due to his intellect or technical knowledge. It was the result of his ability to concentrate his mental energy on a single goal, to focus his thoughts with unwavering clarity and intensity. In this way, Tesla harnessed the power of mental magnetism, and the results were nothing short of extraordinary. But you don't need to be a genius like Tesla to harness this power. The same principle that Tesla used to create his inventions is available to you. Whether your goal is personal growth, professional success, or manifesting health and wealth, the key is to focus your thoughts with unwavering intent. Concentrate your mind on your goal, and as you do, the universe will begin to align circumstances and opportunities with your desires. When you concentrate your mental energy, you begin to tap into a vast reservoir of power. This is not just a mental process, it is a spiritual and emotional one as well. To truly harness the power of mental magnetism, you must also align your emotions with your thoughts. The emotional energy you invest in your thoughts amplifies their power, making them even more magnetic. Thoughts that are charged with powerful emotions have a far greater influence on your reality than thoughts that are merely intellectual. So, my friends, I ask you now, what are you concentrating on? What is the goal, the vision, the dream that you are focusing on? Are you sending out powerful, focused vibrations into the universe? Are you aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the realization of your deepest desires? If not, I encourage you to begin today. Choose one goal, just one, and concentrate all your mental energy on it. See it clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions associated with it. Imagine yourself already living that reality. The more you concentrate on it, the more the law of attraction will respond, and the more power you will have to bring your desires into manifestation. Mental magnetism is not just a theory. It is a universal law that you can learn to harness. When you direct your thoughts with unwavering intensity and align your emotions with your desires, you activate this powerful force. And as you do, you will find that the universe begins to shift in your favor. Opportunities will appear where there were none, and people will enter your life who can help you achieve your goals. Through mental magnetism, you become a creator. You create your reality, and you shape your destiny with every focused thought and every concentrated intention. So, I encourage you to begin today. Harness the power of your mind. Focus your thoughts with intent, and watch as the universe responds to your desires. The key to unlocking your dreams lies within you, and it begins with the mastery of mental magnetism, the art of visualization. In this section, we turn our attention to one of the most powerful tools in the art of concentration, visualization. This practice is one of the most effective ways to harness the power of your mind, aligning your inner world with your outer desires. Visualization is the act of creating vivid mental images of your desires, seeing them clearly in your mind's eye as if they are already a reality. It is the process by which you bring your desires into mental form before they materialize in the physical world. Visualization, however, is not to be confused with mere daydreaming, my friends. Daydreaming is a passive, scattered act of imagination, often involving random or unorganized thoughts. Visualization, on the other hand, is a deliberate, focused act. It is a mental discipline that requires clear intent and concentration. When you visualize your goals, you are not simply thinking about them in passing. You are immersing yourself in them, experiencing them with all your senses. You see them clearly in your mind's eye, feel the emotions that come with their realization, and sense the sights and sounds surrounding you in that fulfilled state. The more vividly you can imagine your goals, the more powerful the vibration you send out into the universe. Visualization is the first step in the process of manifestation. When you can see something in your mind with great clarity, you are setting the wheels of the universe into motion. Your mind becomes the projector that casts the image of your desires into reality, sending out signals that attract the corresponding people, resources, and circumstances needed to fulfill those desires. Let me emphasize this. Visualization is not just about the picture you create. It is about the experience you immerse yourself in. It is about feeling the joy of accomplishment, feeling the gratitude of a dream fulfilled, feeling the excitement of having achieved what you desire. The emotional energy you invest in the visualization process magnifies the power of your thoughts. Without emotion, your visualizations are nothing more than idle fantasies. But when you invest your emotions, when you truly feel the happiness, the contentment, and the peace of your desires already manifesting, you supercharge the creative power of your mind. When you visualize your goals, you are, in essence, sending a powerful signal to the universe that says, "This is what I want." The universe responds to the energy you radiate, and it begins to rearrange itself in alignment with the frequency you are sending out. This is how the law of attraction works. Thoughts, when charged with powerful emotion, become a magnet. They pull toward you the very circumstances, people, and events you need to make your dreams a reality. But there is a catch, my friends. Visualization, though a powerful tool, is only effective when it is combined with emotion. It is not enough to simply see your desires in your mind. You must feel them as if they are already part of your reality. This is the key to powerful visualization. The emotion you invest in your visualizations amplifies their effectiveness. When you visualize with feeling, you send out a frequency to the universe that is so strong, so magnetic, that it becomes impossible for your desires not to be drawn to you. Consider the analogy of a tuning fork. When you strike a tuning fork, it resonates at a specific frequency, and that frequency can influence other objects that are attuned to the same vibration. Similarly, your thoughts and emotions send out a frequency into the universe, and this frequency attracts corresponding energies. When you combine the clarity of your visualizations with the intensity of your emotions, you create a vibration that draws your desires toward you with powerful force. This is why emotion is the fuel that powers your visualization. I encourage you, my friends, to practice visualization every single day. Make it a daily ritual, a sacred time when you give your full attention to your desires and immerse yourself in their fulfillment. Set aside time each morning and evening to close your eyes, relax your body, and vividly imagine your goals. Don't rush through this process. Immerse yourself fully in the experience. See your desires clearly, as if they are happening in the present moment. Visualize them in such detail that every aspect of your vision feels real to you. Feel the emotions that come with this realization. Whether it's the satisfaction of success, the joy of love, the peace of health, or the exhilaration of wealth, feel it deeply. The more you practice, the clearer and more powerful your visualizations will become. The more vivid the mental pictures, the stronger the emotional connection, the more magnetic the vibration you send out into the universe. As you consistently engage in this practice, you will begin to notice a subtle shift in your life. Opportunities will start to appear. People will enter your life who are aligned with your vision, and the circumstances you need to realize your goals will begin to manifest in ways you may not have expected, but will certainly appreciate. Remember, my friends, that visualization is not a one-time act. It is a practice, an ongoing process, a way of living your desires in your mind long before they manifest in your physical world. The more you visualize, the more your subconscious mind accepts the reality of your desires. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined, especially when the emotions are involved. So when you consistently visualize your desires, you are programming your subconscious mind to work toward their fulfillment. Now, some may ask, how long should I visualize? How often should I practice? The answer, my friends, is simple. Do it daily. Set aside a few moments each morning to visualize your goals as if they have already been realized. Do the same in the evening before bed. This practice, done consistently, will have a profound impact on your mindset and your actions. When you begin to visualize regularly, you will notice that your confidence grows, your sense of purpose strengthens, and the steps you need to take to achieve your desires will become clearer. You will be drawn, almost magnetically, to the actions that align with your vision. Visualization, when done with emotion and consistency, becomes one of the most powerful tools in the art of concentration. It is a way of directing your mental energy, aligning your thoughts with your deepest desires, and setting the creative forces of the universe into motion. As you practice this art, you will find that your world begins to shift in alignment with your vision, and you will witness the manifestation of your desires in ways that are beyond your imagination. The discipline of focus. In the previous parts, we have explored the immense power of the mind, the importance of concentration, and the profound principles of mental magnetism and visualization. These concepts are essential to mastering the art of shaping your reality. Yet, there is one final, indispensable ingredient that is crucial for mastering concentration and ultimately unlocking the power to manifest your desires: discipline. Discipline, my friends, is the foundation of mental mastery. It is the ability to stay focused, to maintain your mental energy on a single goal, even when distractions arise. In a world filled with endless distractions, constant demands on our time, endless information, the lure of entertainment, and the ever-present pull of multitasking, discipline has become more important than ever before. Our minds are constantly bombarded by stimuli, pulling our attention in 1,000 different directions. But true mastery of the mind and the ability to harness the power of concentration comes from the ability to stay focused, even amidst the chaos of the world around us. I ask you, my friends, to consider the nature of your own mind. How often do you find your thoughts scattered, pulled by 1,000 different ideas, worries, or distractions? How often do you start a task with good intentions, only to be sidetracked by something else that takes your attention away from your original goal? We are all familiar with this experience. It is the nature of the modern world. We are surrounded by a constant stream of information, demands, and external influences, all vying for our attention. But this is precisely why discipline is so important. Think of the mind as a muscle. Just as a physical muscle requires regular exercise and consistent practice to grow stronger, so too does the mind require effort and attention to develop the power of focus. Focus is not something that comes naturally to most people. It is a skill that must be cultivated, practiced, and refined over time. The more you practice focusing your mind on a single thought, a single goal, the stronger your ability to concentrate will become. But this is not an instant process. It takes time, patience, and dedication. Discipline is the key to turning concentration from a temporary mental exercise into a permanent habit. It is the ability to set aside distractions, quiet the noise of the world, and commit yourself fully to your chosen task or goal. It is the ability to stay with your intention, no matter how difficult it may seem, and to keep your mental energy focused on the outcome you desire. Discipline is what transforms a fleeting moment of focus into a sustained, powerful force that propels you towards success. However, discipline is not about forcing your mind to remain rigidly fixed on one thought or goal without any flexibility. It is about creating a habit of focus, where your mind naturally gravitates toward what you want to achieve and where distractions lose their power over you. It is about training your mind to stay calm, centered, and directed, no matter what external forces may arise. Just as a muscle cannot grow without consistent exercise, your mind cannot develop the strength to concentrate without constant practice. The more you exercise your mental discipline, the easier it becomes to focus. With each day of practice, you build mental endurance. Just as a runner builds stamina over time, you build your ability to focus. But as with any new skill, the process requires patience. You may not see instant results, but each moment of concentration, each time you redirect your attention back to your goal, is a small victory that strengthens your ability to stay focused. In this modern age, we are conditioned to expect instant results. The world around us rewards quick fixes and fast outcomes. But true mastery, especially mental mastery, is a gradual process. It is the result of consistent practice and persistent effort. Do not expect instant success. Instead, commit yourself to the daily practice of mental discipline. Each time you focus your mind on a single thought or objective, you build the mental muscle necessary to manifest your desires. The more you practice mental discipline, the stronger your ability to concentrate. And the stronger your concentration becomes, the more you will begin to see your life shifting toward your desires. you will begin to notice that you are able to direct your energy more easily toward your goals. Distractions will lose their power over you, and you will become more aligned with your purpose. You will notice that opportunities seem to appear with greater frequency, that your actions become more effective, and that you are able to stay on course even when challenges arise. It is important to understand that discipline is not about perfection. It is not about always having a perfectly clear mind or never being distracted. The mind will always wander. Distractions will always arise. The true test of discipline is not in how often you are distracted, but in your ability to return to focus. The true measure of mental discipline is your persistence, your ability to recommit to your goal each time you find yourself distracted. This is the essence of concentration. The ability to bring your thoughts back to your objective over and over again, no matter how many times your mind may wander. In this process, you will find that the more you practice, the more natural and effortless your focus becomes. The more you cultivate discipline, the more your mind will naturally stay focused on the task at hand, and the more you will be able to direct your energy toward your desired outcome. Over time, you will become a master of your own mind, able to concentrate at will and direct your mental energy with precision. As you continue to practice focus and discipline, you will begin to notice something remarkable. The law of attraction will start to work in your favor with greater ease. The universe responds to your energy. As you direct your energy with increasing clarity, you will notice that circumstances, people, and opportunities begin to align with your desires. When you focus your mental energy on your goal, the universe takes notice. It begins to send you what you need to bring that goal into manifestation. The more you practice, the more your life will begin to reflect your focused desires. So I leave you with this thought. Discipline is the key to mastering your mind and achieving your goals. It is through consistent practice and focused effort that you will unlock the true power of concentration. The road to success may not always be easy, but with discipline, persistence, and a clear focus, you will find that your desires are within reach. The power to achieve your dreams lies within you. It is waiting to be unlocked by the consistent practice of mental discipline, manifesting your desires. We have journeyed together through the essence of concentration, the profound power of the mind, and the various tools and techniques required to master the art of mental focus. We've explored how concentration aligns your thoughts, energies, and emotions with your highest desires. We've also learned how visualization acts as the bridge between thought and manifestation. Now we come to the final piece of the puzzle: how to manifest your desires. Manifestation is the process by which your focused thoughts, aligned with your emotions, bring about the creation of your desires in the physical world. This is the culmination of all the practices we have discussed. The ability to transform the energy of your thoughts into tangible reality. To manifest, you must first gain clarity about what you truly want. Once you are crystal clear on your desires, you then concentrate your thoughts and energy on that goal. You align your mind, your heart, and your actions with your desired outcome. This clarity and focused intent form the foundation of manifestation. However, let me be clear. Manifestation is not simply about thinking and wishing. It is not enough to hold a desire in your mind and hope that it will appear. Many individuals make the mistake of thinking that manifestation is about sitting back and waiting for their desires to magically materialize. But true manifestation requires more than just mental focus. It requires action. Yes, you must take deliberate steps, no matter how small, toward your goal. The universe responds to your focused energy, but it also responds to your action. It is one thing to focus your thoughts on what you want, to visualize it, and to feel the emotions of fulfillment. But unless you take tangible steps toward your goal, unless you engage in deliberate action, you are not fully participating in the creative process. The universe does not operate on thoughts alone. It operates on energy, and energy is always accompanied by action. Therefore, you must move forward with the conviction that your goals are achievable. You must act as if the world is already aligning to support you. This is where true power lies. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all in harmony, aligned with the same purpose, you become a powerful creator in your own right. When these three forces are synchronized, you become a magnet for success and abundance. Your energy flows toward your desires, and the universe, in turn, begins to move in harmony with that energy, bringing you the people, opportunities, and resources that align with your focused intent. Take, for example, the stories of great individuals who manifested their dreams. These individuals did not simply dream and wish for their desires, they acted. They made plans, took steps, and moved forward even when the path was unclear. They maintained unwavering belief in their goals, even when obstacles seemed insurmountable. They understood the delicate balance between mental clarity and physical action. Manifestation requires both the inner work and the outer work. It is not enough to be clear on what you want. You must also take practical steps to bring it into existence. Think of the process as planting a seed in the soil. The seed represents your desire, and your thoughts and emotions act as the water and sunlight that nourish it. But in order for the seed to grow, you must also take action. You must tend to it, ensure it is in fertile soil, and protect it from any external forces that might hinder its growth. The more you nurture your desire with clear focus, with positive emotion, and with physical effort, the more it will begin to manifest in the physical world. So, what is the first step in manifesting your desires? Clarity. It all begins with becoming crystal clear about what you truly want. If you are unsure about your desires, the universe will be unsure of what to bring you. Your thoughts will be scattered, and the energy you send out will be weak and unfocused. When you are clear about what you want, when you can visualize your desires with vivid detail and feel the emotions associated with them, the energy you send out becomes magnetic. The universe begins to align circumstances with that clarity. Once clarity is established, you must then apply the art of concentration to stay focused on your desires. Do not allow yourself to become distracted by doubts or external challenges. Stay steadfast in your belief that your desires are already on their way. Let your thoughts be concentrated, not on what you lack, but on what you wish to create. This concentration will draw to you the necessary energy to manifest your goals. But it doesn't stop there. You must take action. The universe rewards action. Every step you take toward your goal, no matter how small, is a step that signals your commitment to the process of manifestation. Even when it seems like the world is not aligning with your desires, take action. Every effort you make to move forward strengthens the flow of energy, and eventually, the universe will respond to your commitment. Action fuels momentum. The more action you take, the more you build momentum toward your goal. And momentum attracts even more opportunities and resources. You do not need to know every step along the way, but you must trust that each step you take is a part of the larger process. The universe will not only bring the resources you need, but will also guide you when the time is right. You must remain patient, trusting in the process, while also being open to the unexpected ways that your desires may unfold. Let me also remind you that manifestation does not happen overnight. It is the result of consistent effort, clear intent, and trust in the universal laws that govern creation. Persistence is key. There may be moments of doubt, challenges, and setbacks, but these are merely opportunities for you to strengthen your resolve and reaffirm your commitment. Stay focused, stay positive, and stay in motion. The universe is always working with you, aligning with your energy, but it requires your continued effort to bring your desires to life. In conclusion, I leave you with this. Concentrate your mind. Visualize your desires with clarity and emotion. Stay disciplined and focused. Take action. As you do, you will begin to see your world shift. Your desires will begin to manifest, and you will feel the immense power of having aligned your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest goals. When you combine all these elements, you become the master of your own fate, and your desires become an inevitable reality. The power to manifest your dreams is within you. Embrace it, and let it guide you toward the life you have always desired.